Yeah, so I go to a community college. And being that I go to a community college, notice that there are 5 different types of students. There are the broke, the rejected, the suddenly ambitious, the bored old-timers, and the parents. I like to think that I'm somewhere in the middle. Now, it's your typical first day of English class. Teacher asks us all to turn to our partners and ask them why they're here. Turn around and see that my partner is not a student at all. This 7-year-old kid named Eddie, who came to the class for his Mother's Day because he doesn't have school. Now, Eddie is sitting in his chair imitating a squirrel in the middle of the highway. He is never sitting still, and I find this kind of funny. So Eddie begins making mildly amusing jokes that I laugh at with all of my left chest coughing and heaving. I even fell out of my chair once because I like to imagine that all the other students were jealous that we were having so much fun. So in order to amuse Eddie, I asked him, "Why are you here?" Eddie says, "Well, I'm a butterfly, and my mommy told me this class is supposed to teach me how to use my wings." Eddie is so relentlessly honest that he does not know he is telling the truth. He whips the question back at me like a boomerang, asking me, why am I here? Not only that, question the 30-pound pack that I carry in my back every day when I come to this classroom. I tell him, I believe if I learn enough small things, I can maybe change a lot of big things. Eddie just stares at me. Doesn't really know how to respond to this. I might have made this conversation just a little bit too serious for a 7-year-old when I said this. Honestly, I made this conversation way too serious for a 7-year-old. We took Eddie's butterfly joke as a metaphor, but it's as if at 7 years old, he already knew what it meant to be drowning inside of gusts of wind, wanting them to mean something. Not necessarily believing, but hoping that there was something out there bigger than him controlling all this, whether it be fate, karma, or God. Let him know that he is not just drowning in empty space. You see, chaos theorists say that one small idea can change a lot of big things. The butterfly effect. The idea that a butterfly can flap its wings from right here and cause a tidal wave to rush up off the shore of Thailand. Now, me and Eddie sat there for 15 minutes establishing a belief system that said if we keep moving, we can change anything. We just gotta point our wings to the right shore and flap. When I tell Eddie that I'm a writer, he pulls out a binder holding more depth than a dead body's countries are built on. He tells me these are prayers for his mother, hoping that she one day gets what she needs to keep her happy, so she will always be drowning inside our tidal waves made of statements like today is not to give up, she will never stop moving like me. I am being held together by prayers my grandparents made me before they died. I will never stop moving, hoping someone is washing the salt water of their heart from wave that I made that will get them through the day. Can you imagine how scared everyone will be if there were always tidal waves coming after them? Eddie thinks the butterfly effect is pretty cool. He tells me that from that day forth, he's going to tell everyone that he is a butterfly. I want you to imagine this 7-year-old kid walking around talking about prayers, tidal waves, and butterflies. Imagine how everyone will give him crazy looks when he says that he is going to change things. Then, I want you to imagine how shocked they will be when he actually does.